Good afternoon, my name is Roberta and we are here today to cook a zucchini. What we're gonna do is actually a filling that you can use for several purposes. For instance, you can make a burrito, you can make a quesadilla, you can make a taco, whatever you would like to do with this filling. Basically, we're going to need the zucchini, which is our masterpiece, and I'm gonna shred it very finely with this mandolin. And we're going to need parsley, eggs, garlic and onion, and breadcrumbs, which I toasted some bread and I'm gonna make the breadcrumbs from scratch using this chopper here. So right now what we're gonna do is prepare these ingredients, and then we're gonna move to the next step, which is saute these ingredients together, okay? Something that I want to say before I go too far with this prep is that a lot of people are afraid of working with vegetables that they're not comfortable with. So you don't want to use the seeds of the zucchini. So, you know, try to take as much of the seeds out before you shred it. And I would also now remove all the skin. I really like to prepare everything with the skin because it's where most of the fibers are. So pretty much I'm gonna take maybe half of the skin and half of the skin I'm gonna leave. And what you're going to do, okay, seeds are clean, some of the skin is left, and all you're going to do is to shred. So don't be afraid to experiment with, you know, vegetables that you're not comfortable with. It's very easy, like I just showed you. So guys, if you have a little chopper like this one, you can chop all your ingredients using the same chopper. I chopped my parsley, now I'm going to chop my onion and garlic, and I chopped my breadcrumbs. Okay, we're going to chop the onions very lightly because I don't want it to be too fine. Another tip I want to give to you guys is that the reason we use the breadcrumbs is because zucchini is a very watery vegetable, and you don't want your burrito or tacos to be soggy, so that's why we're doing that. And another fact about Brazil is that Brazilians, especially the south of Brazil, does not use too much cilantro. They use parsley instead of cilantro in the main dishes. That's why we're using parsley. So let's chop these last vegetables and get started. Our onions is ready and the garlic, and we're ready to start our saute. Okay guys, now here's where all the magic happens. We want to cook this in a very high heat. So I'm using my turbo boil heat. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil, vegetable oil, about 2 tablespoons is enough. You don't need to use anything more than that. I'm gonna wait to heat it up a little bit, and we're going to add our garlic and onion. Let it saute a little bit. I'm gonna get my eggs ready, 3 eggs. The reason why I'm adding egg to this recipe is to add a little bit of protein to this dish, so you can feel sustained for longer. I'm gonna use some very simple spices. I'm gonna use salt, pepper, paprika, and a little bit of cayenne pepper because I wanted this dish to be very friendly for my children. But you can spice it up however you like. Sometimes your garlic cooks first than the onion, but you know it's ready when your onion starts getting a little bit translucent, see-through. I think we're ready. Now we're going to add our zucchini, and it's very important that this part goes really quickly because you don't want the zucchini to release a lot of water. And I'm gonna add my spices right now. So, spice to taste. Don't overdo on the salt. Some salt. Some paprika. Some cayenne. Zucchini cooks really fast. Give it about 5 minutes and it will be ready for the next step. You can tell the zucchini is already cooked. Been no more than 5 minutes now, and you can see there's not a lot of water coming off of the zucchini because we're cooking it at very high heat. We're not giving time for the vegetable to get too soggy. Now we're gonna add the eggs. Here, really good. And about a half a cup of breadcrumbs. Lastly, we're gonna add some parsley. To give some fragrance. Now our filling is ready. Hi guys, it is time for us to assemble our burrito. And what I have here is the zucchini that we just prepared. I have some cheese. I have some refried black beans. And I have some tomato that are chopped and I drained the juice so it doesn't make our burrito very soggy. So that's what we're going to use. Hi guys, hungry yet? I'm starving. So let's get this ready. What I have here to make my burrito is the zucchini filling that we just prepared, and I'm going to add some other things to make this dish very colorful and even more nutritious. Let's start with refried black beans. Para os brasileiros, isso aqui é feijão preto batido. And cheese. You can also use the cheese of your choice. I have cheddar on the fridge, so that's what I'm using today. And I'm going to use chopped tomatoes. Now, diced tomatoes. As you can see here, I drained the tomato juice because I do not want my burrito to be soggy. So, let's get started. First, we're going to add our bean. Then we're gonna add some cheese. You want the cheese to be more on the outside of the bread so it can melt more easily than if you put it in the center. We're going to put our zucchini filling. And some tomatoes. Voila! Now it's time to roll up. I'm gonna teach you how I do it. Alright guys, let's make this very easy. Fold the two ends. Bring it up and you're done. I usually cut this part here. Now guys, you may want to toast your burrito or not. I like to toast my burritos. So you can either use something as simple as a sandwich maker to toast your burrito, or you can use something more fancy like this one. So this griddle is already preheated, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to leave it toasting there for a few minutes, and then I'm going to sit and eat. Well guys, here is the end result of our zucchini burrito. Well guys, this is the end result of our burrito, and it is finally time to eat it. I am serving it with some baby kale leaves and basil leaves, some hot sauce, and a balsamic glaze. And finally, the moment that everybody waits for, the moment to eat. So, bon appetit. So good. It's your turn now. So, please prepare it and post your comments afterwards, okay? Have a great day.